You are listening to a pre-recorded interview from the archives of Prophecykeepers Radio. You have been led by the Spirit to Prophecykeepers Radio, a cooperative service of the White Roots of Peace Council. Whether it be the modern Asaga of Peru, the current kahunas of Hawaii, today's medicine people of the Americas, the holy ones of Africa, shamans of the East, North, West, and South, or the present-day Anawahis of the Cherokee, we bring you the traditional elders and teachers of our modern times and their confidants from the Americas, the steppes of Asia, the Holy Land, the islands of the sea, Africa, and Australasia. We have not been conquered, and we defy the established order. This is Will Bluewater, the host of Prophecykeepers Radio, speaking on behalf of the White Roots of Peace Council.
It's 500-year resistance. You can't break the connection. Follow? It's 500-year resistance. You can't break the connection. Follow? It's 500-year resistance. You can't break the connection. Follow?
Thanks for listening to the Wisdom of the Elders on Prophecykeepers Radio, revealing closely guarded ancient secrets here in the modern information age of Aquarius. This station's only means of support is through donations and purchases of the Prophecykeepers Trilogy and Preparedness Library, which includes lifetime online access to a printable 1,000-page intelligence briefing and a worldwide indigenous prophecy encyclopedia. Now, folks, there's nothing else like this collection on the planet, all for $9.99, formerly priced at $29.99. You'll receive instant access to the Prophecykeepers Wisdom Treasury Vault. This is a huge 4.88 gigabyte library, 3,287 files, and 222 folders. That includes the Prophecykeepers Preppers Self-Reliance files and all of our previous over 100 Prophecykeepers interviews. So head on over to prophecykeepers.com right now and have a free sneak peek today of two-thirds of the Prophecykeepers trilogy and a peek of the dashboard of the Prophecykeepers Wisdom Treasury Vault. Osio Ginalii Tahiju Toigu, which means, hello cousins, I'm fine, how are you? This is your old buddy Bluewater coming to you from the Cumberland Plateau in east central Tennessee, the ancient home of the Anayuntikwalaski, the people of the lightning and thunder, or the military protectors of the old Cherokee Nation. Born at the Bell Mission Cherokee community in California, Lee Standing Bear Moore is a Ktuwa Cherokee storyteller, historian, author, and lecturer. Standing Bear studied American Indian history and customs for more than 35 years. Bear began his long career of conducting wedding ceremonies at the sacred Manataka, place of peace. Today, Bear produces American Indian wedding ceremonies across the country. Lee Standing Bear Moore was awarded the Silver Star, Bronze Star, and the Purple Heart 38 years after the Tet Offensive in 1968 in Vietnam. He received the awards on September 6, 2006. Major General John Chastain presented the awards at the Hot Springs Village in Arkansas. Lee said that the true heroes of that day gave their lives for others. It just so happened that he survived. Grand Chief Woableza is a holy man and wisdom keeper of indigenous peoples. As a noted American Indian spiritual leader, elder, storyteller, singer, and cultural consultant, he has traveled across the continent for over 30 years gathering stories, songs, and dances from the elders of many tribes. Now he shares that wisdom with the people across the continent and around the world. Woableza, who is a member of the cast of the famed motion picture Dances with Wolves, is the great-grandson of the famed Dakota Sioux chief Tewakan Sacred Lodge, who was instrumental in restoring peace between the Dakota and the United States Army during the Great Indian Wars. He is a follower of the teachings of the famous Lakota holy man, Chief Tatanka Iotake, Sitting Bull. Thanks for being with us this evening, and your mics are live.
Hello.
Yes, your mics are live.
Good evening to you, Woableza. It is an honor to sit on the same telephone line and have a chance to speak with you again.
How Manataka seems standing there.
Thank you, brother.
Well, it's an honor to have you both. And been a while since we spoke. Interviewed Grandfather Lee 4 or 5 years ago, and haven't had a chance to. And this is an honor. It's the first time we've spoken with Grandfather Woableza. But fellas, I'd like you to just chat and catch up. Old home week.
Well, I personally would like to know what are you up to these days, Woableza?
Well, these days I'm still following the stories and messages of the Prophecykeepers around the Americas. I've been traveling all the way down to near Central America to meet with all 3 continents of American spiritual leaders of the indigenous tribes, and they've been sharing prophecies and getting ready for the new calendars that are about to appear, that the people put together, just as they put together them over 5,200 years ago, the Aztec and Mayan calendars. So it's really wonderful work, and it's really important work because we need to make a path and show our children the ancient teachings of all the peoples of peace.
Yes.
Well, sounds like you've been getting around.
Yeah, yes, I've been working a lot with Don Alejandro of the Mayan Council of Elders. He's the Grand Elder, and he shares a lot with me about the prophecy work that they have been doing for many, many generations, and what's about to come. They call the shift of the ages, and the new way of life, the new world that we are in the process of developing here on Mother Earth, and teaching all our children. The main thing is the message of love.
That is the key.
Yes.
To all prophecy.
Yes.
Is the key of love, huh?
Yes.
I find it quite interesting that you examine so many different cultures and so many different stories, and if you are able to see them in perspective, that is, from walking the circle and looking at them from different viewpoints, you see that they all boil down to one thing: love.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thought. It's a beautiful idea.
Mm-hmm. And I understand that you've been doing a lot of work with the sacred Manataka site down there in Arkansas, and that a lot of the prophecies that you shared with the people are about to come true as well.
Yes. I wasn't aware that maybe you keep up with such things.
Oh,
it's
yes, I always keep
a little small Manataka. But, yes, Manataka keeps us busy all the time. There is not a day that goes by that we do not have visitors come from many different lands, different places, and they come and show their respect, and they make prayers and give thanks, and hopefully we know that they return home and the one thing that they hold up high, higher than anything else, is the blessings and the miracles that they have learned about as they have come here.
Yes.
It's a wonderful thing.
It's a great healing for all of them as well.
We are preparing ourselves for the moment, I suppose, when one prophecy of Manataka will be becoming a reality. We did not realize the tremendous importance of this prophecy. I don't think so until just this last year or two. But many things have come to pass that underscore and underline the importance. For those people who are listening right now that may or may not know much about Manataka, the word itself comes from our brothers far in the south. It comes from the Tula, who were Toltec, predating the Maya, predating the Olmec, and predating the Aztec. And their word for Manataka means the unbroken circle, or the place of peace. That is what an unbroken circle is.
Yes.
Is a place of peace. And it is from the Tula that we take this word, and they were the ancient keepers of Manataka. But Manataka is a site where people came for thousands of years to give thanks and to pray. And while they were here, they benefited by learning what I call the secrets of life that allowed many peoples, many walks, many tribes to survive in a good way. But the prophecies of Manataka that I speak of this evening have to do with, Excel, which is also a word of the far south. It's Excel. It was the great feminine energy, the great feminine spirit. And today we call that great feminine spirit that resides at Manataka, we call her the Rainbow Woman. And because she represents not only the red man, but also the black man, and the yellow man, and the white man. It is said that Rainbow Woman, or Excel, presided over the peace of Manataka, the peace of the valley, because so many tribes would come, and many times tribes would not be friends with each other. They would be enemies. But it was necessary that when they came here together, and they prayed in peace. And they've not only prayed in peace, they found their own personal peace. But there were times when tribes did not quite understand each other and became opposed to each other. One such case, and many of the stories of Manataka have to do with love.